It's a disease that affects everyone from all walks of life, but together we can take steps to put an end to that memory-stealing disease. And here with details on this year's Walk to End Alzheimer's campaign, we have Lisa Majernik joining us. Lisa, welcome.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
Let's talk a little bit about the organization,
Okay.
the Alzheimer's Association, and kind of what you guys are all about.
Absolutely. So our mission and vision is a world without Alzheimer's and all other dementia. So the Alzheimer's Association works to support those who are living with Alzheimer's and other dementias and their caregivers and their families.
Let's talk about the differences between Alzheimer's and dementia, because it's so similar. Like, how do you know which is which?
So the best way would be going and working with a doctor to determine what type of dementia someone has, but Alzheimer's is just the most common type of dementia. So there are over 100 different identified types of dementia. Alzheimer's is the most common, and then there's about 10 other big name ones like Lewy body's dementia or vascular dementia, but we cover all different types.
And your role there at the Alzheimer's Association, let's talk specifically about how you help families, caregivers, those that have been diagnosed, because there's a lot of services that you provide.
We do. We have a lot of free services that we provide to the community. All of our resources are free, which is something really great that we offer. The biggest one that I always want people to know about is our 24/7 helpline. So the number can be found on our website if you go to it. It's an 800 number, and if you call it day or night, you'll be connected to a licensed clinical social worker, and they can answer any questions you have, from like where do you find care in our local community to it's 3 a.m. and the person I'm caring for won't sleep and they're being very agitated, and what can I do to help? So our helpline is really the best resource for anyone going through it, or even if the person living with dementia just wants to talk to someone, our helpline is always there too.
You know, that is bringing back so many memories, everything you just said, especially about the 3 a.m. not being able to sleep, because my dad suffered from that as well. I don't feel, having been someone that should have used your services, really understood what you had to offer, because once you have that diagnosis, it becomes very overwhelming and you just feel lost and you don't know where to start. So it's great to have these free resources available. Now, we're walking to find a cure.
Yes.
So let's talk a little bit about this year's Walk to End Alzheimer's.
So, and our walk is what keeps all of our resources free. All the money that we raise goes to fund not just the helpline that I mentioned, but also our programs and our support groups that happen right here in the Champaign-Urbana area, which we're really grateful for.
What does the walk look like?
So we're excited. We're going back to our full pre-COVID looking walk, and so we're hoping that everyone will come out on Saturday, September 17th. We'll be at Meadowbrook Park at the entrance by the playground off of Windsor. And we have a live band that's confirmed to kick us off in the morning. We're hoping to have kids activities, and we are pet friendly. Dogs can come out. We'll have a ukulele band there from the Park District. We're really excited to make it special. And the beautiful thing about the walk is that while we are all united, something as terrible as Alzheimer's and dementia that is so devastating for families, the walk is really uplifting and hopeful, because everyone there knows what other people have gone through. And it really is a special community that comes together on that day. And we have our Promise Garden ceremony, which really unites all of us with the different flowers that are our signature element of the walk, where people hold up flowers for how they are affected by Alzheimer's or dementia.
And we're kind of promoting this far out because we're going to give people some time to get their teams together and do the fundraising, like you mentioned, to keep these these resources free. So if somebody wants to get involved, they want to get a team together, what do they need to do?
So the best way to do it is to go to our website, alz.org/walk, and search for the Greater Champaign-Urbana Walk. My contact information is on the website too, so you can always send me an email or give me a call. I'm happy to talk through any questions that you have, or you can just click the Register Now button on our website and start a team. We love when everyone starts teams and gets their friends and family to walk together and join them on that day.
Well, and hopefully, God willing, there will be a cure someday for Alzheimer's disease, because it's definitely not a fun adventure to be on.
Absolutely.
But we're definitely thinking about all of those families that are enduring the race of Alzheimer's disease, and we encourage everyone to get their teams together and come join us at this year's Walk to End Alzheimer's. There's a look at the website where you can learn a little bit more about getting your team together or just making a donation, and we will have all of that information at CILiving.tv, and we sure do appreciate the Walk to End Alzheimer's for sponsoring our segment today.